October 10th, 2023. How's it going, guys? I've got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime, homeless, drugs, and prostitution. And we're going to start out with tonight here in Kansas City in Independence, Missouri. Now, I had to go up to a Price Chopper, get some food, and my son went up there. And on the way back, you know, it never amazes me the things I get to see here. And we're cutting back across where Price Chopper is on NolandRoad there, and going across that side road. Well, it goes past that motel up there, you know, over there by McDonald's. And there was three of the homeless was up on the corner of that motel on their property. And there was one white lady and looked like a white guy and a black male up there. Now, also what caught my eye, we get further on down the ways, just a little bit, and there's a vehicle sitting in a commercial business that I've never seen before. And there's a black guy sitting in that, in actually the dark over there in the one area. And it looked really strange, because we drive back and forth through there all the time. We never see no vehicles. So this is a little after, I'd say between about 7:30. It's already getting dark there and stuff, and it didn't look good. And then, of course, we drive by Gordman's up there, and there's lots of activity still going on up there. Now, a couple days back, there was a Dollar General 18-wheeler up there. And it was really, this was funky. This was over the weekend. Come back through from when we've been up there by World's Fun and Ameristar. And it threw its high beam on when we were driving down the road. So after that, I drove back around through there because I want to see if there was some more drug activity and stuff going on in there. Now, today I noticed there was some other things going on. There was a lot of activity up there. There's 18-wheelers pulling towards the backside now with vehicles in between. I mean, it makes me wonder, what are they dealing? Are they dealing up there? Just because this is coming off maybe from I don't think this is all coming off from this business over here either, from this warehouse, because, we got certain other companies and stuff, just like it's like a truck stop up there now. Now, this is Independence over here area, so what's going on this property? And, nothing's immune here. And there's a lot of drugs and stuff that go on. Just like up at the Ford plant up there. There's a lot of them that deal drugs up there. Oh, yeah. And just because this could be union or whatever else, that don't mean nothing. Definitely nothing on all that. So I noticed, like I say, a lot going on up there today. But when we drove back through tonight, there was two other 18-wheelers. It was down on this other side. And most of them usually parked, the normal ones are on this side, if we can call that normal. But I noticed that today in the daytime, there was two that was sitting in the daytime in the daylight with the car pulled in between back to the back side. Now, why would that be? I don't know. Very strange. And that's still a hot spot up there. So tonight, there was a motorcycle that went down East 47th Street South, doing about 100 miles an hour. So I always I'd go out for a midnight drive about 11 o'clock and just see where all this stuff's going on. So I drove back over to Nolan, drove back through over by the motel. And in that same place where these three people, like I said, kind of like homeless people, the ones that do the drugs and stuff and deal stuff, there was another person there tonight as a lookout. And when they seen me in my vehicle, they turned around real quick and went up the hill. Then what caught my eye even more about all this. As I was driving by the motel, I see it looked like about 8 homeless people off to one side. Now you got to imagine this is around 11 o'clock at night. None of them have. It wasn't like somebody just pulled up in a car and they were getting suitcases out, or I don't know. It looked really weird, guys. And since this area is known for that, and the prostitution and the drugs, I mean, I've shown vehicles up there with all the windows completely out of them, and a lot of other stuff, and gals walking up and down the street up there. So, I don't know. I'm going to show a few things here real quick. Let you guys take a look at them. So, hold on. This is Kansas City. This is Independence, Missouri. And let's take a look. Oh, yeah, guys. And I wanted to show this real quick. I figured you'd get a kick out of this. Now, 7-Eleven up there, it's a big hot spot across from Big Boys, the drugs and stuff. And it's toned down some, but in the daytime, it's still going strong, even in the daytime. But it was at night, and there's no vehicles hardly over on this one area. But there's this vehicle. Now, I'm going to show this. I'm going to get my cursor up here. We'll call it one eye because it's only going one headlight. You can see where my cursor is. It's got one headlight, and you can see this other side. Why you can see the other side is because the other headlight ain't working. But that ain't what I'm going to show here. We're going to get up here. We're getting ready to make a left-hand turn. So let's see here if I can count this. Now, I've already done this, but I don't know where I started it at. So we're going to look at this light. And let's wait till... Let's see here. Wait till it turns green. I'm going to stop it. Let's see. As soon as this red light turns green, I'm going to stop it. Hold on, guys. Now, some of them come out of there so high, floating so high, it's not even funny. And the response time from this vehicle, hold on. As soon as this light turns green, it's about 15 seconds. Okay. Now, you see that these lights turn green right here. Off to my left, you can't see the car, but it's sitting there. The car's sitting there, and the light just turned green. Now, I'm going to show you my time deal right over here. Let's see. Hold on. It's at 1:43. Okay. So, we're going to watch this green light. And we're at 45, 46, 47, 48. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Now it's turned yellow at 56. 57, it comes into play. You can actually see the car. So he's going to start to go through the yellow light. I mean, you can still go through a yellow light if usually you're in the center of the road by that time. I mean, if you're traveling 35, 45 miles an hour, you still can travel through it. But he's just starting out here. And there we go. You can go right through there. And that goes in right. And they run back and forth from those Chrysler apartments over there, back and forth. Lots of them do. But I wanted to show that. So we're talking over, what are we talking? Almost 15 to 16 seconds he sat there. Didn't even realize that the light was green. That's pretty wild, guys. I don't know. Now, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I'm going to show a front view of this. We're getting ready to cross over Noland from where Price Chopper is. And there's that station there, and McDonald's on the other side. Right on this corner, I'm going to stop it right there. And as you can see, this here on this side, or over here at this tire deal on this concrete wall, where I've posted several where there's been people passed out and everything else over there, but they hang out up here. Now this property here, I do not believe that this property, the property line probably stops back there where the station is. And this is probably, I would imagine, probably the motel's property, I would think anyway. So there was three of them. There was a white guy, and a black guy was there. And this guy, he looked like his head was hanging over sideways and stuff. He looked like he was way out of it. So let's go on down from there. So go on down. And so far, this was a little after 7:30, like I said. Fairly quiet right there for right now. But then we're going to get down here to the end. Now, independents had been sitting in a vehicle down here watching for the, from the drugs and the prostitution. Then we're going to get ready to turn here. And boy, this is like, a big old red flag right off the bat. We're going to turn right here and bam. And there's a black guy sitting in this vehicle. Now, we come down through here all the time. And at this time period, there's usually no cars. I mean, everybody's out of the way and gone. This guy's sitting in the dark, sitting at the edge there. As you notice, he's sitting on the easement. He's sitting on almost where, probably 14, 16, or about 14, 15 feet there. 16 feet probably. So, if somebody did come up, still it's like, city property there, but still it's a business and it's an entryway into a business. And what is he doing there in the dark? And since there is a lot of prostitution going on here and drugs, it's probably something independents or Jackson County Sheriff probably need to be taking a look at. Highway Patrol sometimes goes through there, but 40 highways on up a little ways. I don't know, guys. So let's go on down. I'm going to have to probably jump here. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, so we're getting up there by Gorman's, and there's trash everywhere. I mean, it's bad. Very bad. So we get on up here, and you can see, I mean, Christ, am I not good. And then these 18-wheelers are pulling down on this other end. Well, what I find interesting is what are they doing? Trying to block what's going on? Because they sure ain't stopping these people. I mean, they better build a wall or a fence up around there then. You better go down like on Front Street. Why don't they go down on Front Street and show us, see how they put, fencing up? If somebody's going to use this as a truck stop or deal, why don't they put a fence up? And FedEx, have anybody seen up there north of the river there? They got a big old fence all the way around their facilities and stuff. So I don't think but like I say, today in the daylight, there was two 18-wheelers down on this end down here. There was a couple cars in between, and it's like where you couldn't even try to hide them so you couldn't see the vehicles, which I think is weird because down on the other end, there's vehicles that pull up that seem like the regular ones, whatever regular is here. And there was two of them lit up tonight, and you can see this one over here. As you can see, setting over here at a 45-degree angle. Let's see if I can back this up so you don't get as much glare. But that's just weird. I mean, this is a hotbed right here. Oh, it's a good place so they can do their drugs, sell it and stuff. See, here's the other cars. They set up here, and there's certain trucks that go in, drivers are using and stuff. But, that's just weird. And then there was waste management was even up there. How does waste management get into a distribution place like that? I don't get it. So hold on. Okay, guys, I got several angles on this, and I mean there is glare, but I'm gonna put my cursor right here, and do my best to try to get my orange pen in and let you guys see this. There was a person standing here. There was two people that were huddled together here. Now, that's why I don't think they were just people that were going in there to stay at the hotel. Because they wouldn't be huddled together trying to stay warm. And then there was several other ones. There was one here. There was one here. And this one guy looked like he had some kind of blanket wrapped around him or something. And then there was one over here. Like I say, it looked like there was like about six to eight of them. And none of them had suitcases. This is at not at the 7:30. This is when I went out tonight and drove around late This is after 11 o'clock. Now, how many motels do you go around and you see people standing out like like about 6 or 8 people huddled together at 11 o'clock at night, and they're, in different parts. I mean, these look like homeless or like the ones doing the drugs and stuff. Hold on. Okay, guys. Now, this was at 11 o'clock tonight. And when I drove through, this is a still photo I pulled off from the dash cam. And this guy, he was standing there like a lookout over here. As you can see, there is a something that divides this from the filling station, that deal there. And I'm sure that's probably the property line, or that's there. But this here, this guy, he was out here at 11 o'clock at night. And like I say, there was 6 to 8 of them on down here at this motel. Strange stuff, guys. And there's a lot of drugs and a lot of prostitution that go on over in this area. Now, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm going to click on this and try to show you this real quick here. And as you can see, this guy, as he seen me coming, he started back up the hill. And over here, like I say, hold on. All right, guys, it's one more shot there that you guys see. And you can distinctly see that there's 2 people right there, one over there. And like I say, there was a couple over back behind the bushes there. So hold on. Then I'll show you that. That's where those 3 were at. That one guy, like I say, looked like he was way out of it. That's a better shot from the back dash cam right there. You can see him sitting right there. Anyway, guys. Still a lot of stuff going on here in Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. Still a lot of drugs, still a lot of homeless, still a lot of all of it going on, from the prostitution and everything else. So I just wanted to get that out there, guys. Let you see what's going on out here. And keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.